Ray Stevenson was found lifeless in a hospital in Ischia. The world was left in shock.
Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson
Passed away on Sunday.
No details have been shared about his death.
A man of immense talent, gone too soon, under circumstances that left everyone puzzled. Was it a tragic accident, or was there something more sinister at play? As the news broke, whispers turned into headlines, speculating everything from foul play to secret illnesses. The man who had once captivated audiences as a Roman soldier, a Marvel antihero, and even a galaxy far, far away, was now at the center of a mystery that no one could quite piece together. Is this just another tragic Hollywood story, or does the autopsy report confirm what we've feared all along? Ray Stevenson is not the first, nor will he be the last, to leave us with more questions than answers. But his story is one that demands to be told, dissected, and understood. In this video, we will journey through the life and sudden death of Ray Stevenson, from his rise to stardom to the mysterious circumstances that led to his untimely demise. Some revelations may be unsettling, others may defy belief, but all are a part of the complex tapestry that was Ray Stevenson's life. Prepare yourself for a tale that is as compelling as it is heartbreaking. Ray Stevenson was not just an actor. He was a force of nature on screen. Whether he was wielding a sword in King Arthur, navigating the political intrigues of ancient Rome, or battling cosmic villains in the Marvel Universe, Stevenson had a presence that was impossible to ignore. But on May 21st, 2023, the world was forced to say goodbye to this incredible talent under circumstances that have left us all searching for answers. But what really happened to Ray Stevenson? How did a man in the prime of his career, with so much more to give, end up in a hospital bed in Ischia, never to wake up again? Was it a tragic accident, a medical mishap, or is there more to the story that we're not being told? In this in-depth documentary, we will explore Stevenson's life, from his early years to his rise to stardom. We'll examine the roles that defined him, the people who knew him best, and the mysterious circumstances surrounding his sudden and shocking death. So sit back and get ready as we unravel the life and enigma that was Ray Stevenson. And trust us, you'll want to stick around for what we've uncovered about his final days. It's a revelation that you won't see coming. Ray Stevenson was born George Raymond Stevenson on May 25, 1964, in Lisburn, Northern Ireland. The son of an Air Force pilot and a mother who was a local Irish woman, Stevenson's early life was a blend of cultures and experiences that would later shape his versatile acting career. The family moved to Leamington, Newcastle upon Tyne, in England when he was just 8 years old, a move that would introduce him to a whole new world and set the stage for his future in the arts. Stevenson was a curious child, always eager to explore the world around him. His parents encouraged this curiosity, nurturing his interests in literature, history, and drama. It was during his school years that Stevenson discovered his love for acting. He participated in school plays, honing his skills and fueling his passion for the stage. But it wasn't until he attended the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School that he truly immersed himself in the craft. The Bristol Old Vic Theatre School is renowned for its rigorous training and has produced some of the finest talents in the British acting scene. Here, Stevenson underwent a transformative experience. He studied classical acting techniques, learned the nuances of stage and screen performance, and developed a deep understanding of character development. His instructors quickly noticed his natural talent and unyielding dedication, predicting a bright future for him in the industry. But Stevenson's journey wasn't without its challenges. Breaking into the acting world is no small feat, and Stevenson faced his share of setbacks and rejections. However, his resilience and determination saw him through, and soon enough, he started landing roles in local theater productions. These early roles were stepping stones, providing him with the experience and exposure he needed to climb the ladder in a highly competitive field. As Stevenson transitioned from theater to television and eventually to film, he carried with him the lessons and skills he had acquired during these formative years. His classical training gave him the ability to slip into any role effortlessly, be it a historical figure, a comic book character, or a complex anti-hero. And it was this versatility that would become one of the defining features of his career. So, how did Ray Stevenson go from a young boy in Northern Ireland to a sought-after actor, gracing our screens in epic tales of heroism and complex dramas? And what were the roles that catapulted him into the limelight, making him a household name? Stay with us, because in the next chapter, we're diving into Stevenson's rise to stardom, the roles that defined him, and the moments that made him a legend. And let me tell you, some of these roles not only changed his life, but also left an indelible mark on Hollywood history. You won't want to miss it. Rise to stardom. Ray Stevenson's journey to stardom was not an overnight success. It was a gradual climb, marked by perseverance, talent, and a bit of good fortune. After his rigorous training at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School and his early roles in local theatre, Stevenson was ready for the next big step in his career. But as any actor will tell you, breaking into television and film is a different beast altogether. The competition is fierce, the stakes are high, and the opportunities are few and far between. Stevenson's first significant break came in the form of a British drama series, where he played a supporting role. Though the series wasn't a massive hit, it gave Stevenson the exposure he needed and showcased his acting prowess to a broader audience. Casting directors took notice, and soon enough, Stevenson found himself auditioning for roles that would put him on the map. It was his portrayal of Titus Pullo in the historical drama series Rome that truly catapulted him into the limelight. The series, a co-production between HBO and the BBC, was a critical and commercial success, and Stevenson's performance was universally praised. His character, a Roman soldier navigating the complex political landscape of ancient Rome, showcased Stevenson's ability to bring depth and nuance to complex characters. The role earned him several award nominations and solidified his reputation as a formidable actor. But Rome was just the beginning. Stevenson's performance caught the eye of Hollywood producers, and soon he was crossing the Atlantic to take on roles in major motion pictures. Films like King Arthur, where he played the role of Dagonet, and Outpost, a horror film that showcased his range, followed. Each role was a stepping stone, each performance a testament to his growing skill and versatility. His Hollywood journey reached a pinnacle when he was cast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Frank Castle, also known as the Punisher, in Punisher Warzone. The film was a commercial success, and Stevenson's portrayal of the antihero was met with critical acclaim. The role opened doors to other big-budget films and franchises, including his involvement in the Thor series and his voice acting in Star Wars Rebels. Stevenson's rise to stardom was not just a result of his undeniable talent. It was also a product of his work ethic, his commitment to his craft, and his ability to adapt and evolve. He was a master of his art, and his art was storytelling. Whether it was through the lens of history, the pages of a comic book, or the far reaches of a galaxy, Stevenson knew how to captivate an audience. So, you might be wondering, what was it like for Stevenson at the height of his career? What were the projects that he was most passionate about? And how did he navigate the complexities of fame and success? Iconic roles and contributions. In a career spanning over 3 decades, Ray Stevenson took on a variety of roles that showcased his incredible range and depth as an actor. But let's zero in on some of the most iconic roles that not only defined his career, but also left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. First on the list is his role as Titus Pullo in the historical drama series Rome, which aired from 2005 to 2007. The series was a monumental undertaking, with a budget of over $100 million for its first season alone. Stevenson's portrayal of Pullo, a Roman legionary, was a standout, earning him critical acclaim and several award nominations, including a Satellite Award nomination for Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Series in 2006. Then came his role in King Arthur, released in 2004, where he played Dagonet, a Knight of the Round Table. The film was a commercial success, grossing over $203 million worldwide. Stevenson's performance was praised for its authenticity and emotional depth, adding a layer of complexity to the Arthurian legend. But it was his role as Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, in the 2008 film Punisher Warzone, that truly catapulted him into Hollywood stardom. The film, though not a blockbuster, was a commercial success, earning over $10 million at the box office. More importantly, it became a cult classic, with Stevenson's portrayal of the anti-hero being cited as one of the best in the character's cinematic history. Stevenson's versatility didn't stop there. In 2011, he joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe again, this time as Volstagg in Thor. The film was a massive hit, grossing over $449 million worldwide, and solidifying Stevenson's place in one of the most successful film franchises of all time. He reprised his role in the sequels, Thor: The Dark World in 2013 and Thor: Ragnarok in 2017, each time bringing a unique charm and humor to the character. And let's not forget his foray into voice acting. In 2016, Stevenson lent his voice to Gar Saxon in the animated series Star Wars Rebels. The series was a hit among fans and critics alike, earning several awards and nominations, including a Saturn Award for Best Animated Series on Television. Ray Stevenson's career was a tapestry of diverse roles, each woven with the threads of his immense talent, dedication, and versatility. He was not just an actor, he was a storyteller, a performer, and an artist in the truest sense. So, what happens when a star of such magnitude is suddenly extinguished? What were the projects he was working on at the time of his tragic end? And how did the industry react to the loss of such a colossal talent? The Marvel and Star Wars chapters. In an industry where franchises often dominate the box office, Ray Stevenson's involvement in two of the biggest, Marvel and Star Wars, was a testament to his versatility and mass appeal. Let's delve into how these roles added another layer to his already illustrious career. Stevenson's first foray into the Marvel Cinematic Universe was in 2008 with Punisher: Warzone, but it was his role as Volstagg in the Thor series that truly made him a part of Marvel history. The first film, Thor, released in 2011, was a commercial juggernaut, grossing over $449 million worldwide. Stevenson reprised his role in the sequels, Thor: The Dark World in 2013, which grossed over $644 million, and Thor: Ragnarok in 2017, which raked in an astounding $854 million globally. His character, Volstagg, was a member of the Warriors 3 and provided comic relief as well as emotional depth to the films. Then came Star Wars Rebels, an animated series that premiered in 2014 and ran until 2018. Stevenson joined the cast in its third season, voicing the character of Gar Saxon, a Mandalorian warrior. The series was not just a hit among the Star Wars fanbase, but also received critical acclaim, winning a Saturn Award for Best Animated Series on Television in 2018. Being a part of such massive franchises not only bolstered Stevenson's career, but also introduced him to a global audience. These roles required a different set of skills, whether it was the physicality needed for Marvel characters or the nuanced voice. Acting for Star Wars Rebels, Stevenson delivered on all fronts. So, what does it mean for an actor to be a part of such iconic franchises? And how did these roles shape Stevenson's career in ways that other roles could not? The ill-fated project in Ischia. In the weeks leading up to his sudden and tragic death, Ray Stevenson was working on a project that promised to be another feather in his already illustrious cap. The project was a film directed by Frank Chiotain, titled Casino on Ischia, and Stevenson was filming on the island of Ischia in the Gulf of Naples at the time of his demise. On May 20th, 2023, Stevenson was confined to the hospital due to an unanticipated illness while on set. According to Italian newspapers Il Corriere della Sera and Il Mattino, he died of a heart attack caused by a severe anaphylactic shock on the morning of May 22, 2023. The film, in which he starred alongside Ugo Diero, was in the middle of production, and Stevenson's sudden illness and subsequent death sent shockwaves through the industry. The actor was being treated at the Rizzoli Hospital of Ischia, where medical personnel discovered that his lungs were severely damaged. Despite attempts to save his life, Stevenson passed away, leaving behind his 3 children and his companion, the Italian archaeologist Elisabeth Caracciamet, whom he met on the set of Rome. This project was significant for several reasons. First, it was a departure from the big-budget franchises Stevenson had recently been a part of, signaling a return to more character-driven roles. Second, the film was being shot in Italy, a country that had always held a special place in Stevenson's heart, not least because of his relationship with Karachiamet. So, what does it mean when an actor of Stevenson's caliber is suddenly taken away in the midst of a promising project? How does the industry cope with such a loss? And what happens to the unfinished film? These are questions that have been haunting fans and industry insiders alike since the news broke. But the questions don't stop there. What were the exact circumstances that led to Stevenson's sudden illness and hospitalization? Was there any foul play involved, as some have speculated? Stay with us, as in the next chapter, we delve into the mysterious circumstances surrounding Stevenson's tragic end. We'll be looking at verified reports to piece together the events that led up to his sudden illness and untimely death. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. The mysterious circumstances. In the world of entertainment, the sudden loss of a beloved figure often leaves fans and colleagues grappling for answers. For Ray Stevenson, the circumstances surrounding his untimely death are as mysterious as they are tragic. Let's delve into the verified reports to uncover what really happened. Ray Stevenson passed away on May 21st, 2023, at the age of 58. He was in Ischia, Italy, filming a project titled Casino on Ischia, directed by Frank Chiotain. According to Italian newspapers, Il Corriere della Sera and Il Mattino, Stevenson died of a heart attack caused by a severe anaphylactic shock. But what led to this severe medical condition? On the morning of May 22, 2023, Stevenson was found dead on the island of Ischia in the Gulf of Naples. The BBC received confirmation of his death from his advertising agency in the United States, Viewpoints, but no additional details regarding the circumstances or cause of death were provided. This has led to speculation and rumors, further fueled by the lack of concrete information. So, what could have caused Stevenson's sudden illness and subsequent death? Was it related to the project he was working on, or was it a culmination of other health issues that had been overlooked? These are questions that have left fans and the industry puzzled, searching for answers that may never come. The suddenness of Stevenson's illness and death has raised several questions. Why was he hospitalized just 2 days before his death? What were the other ailments mentioned that contributed to his declining health? And most importantly, could his death have been prevented? The medical angle, anaphylactic shock and heart attack. In the wake of Ray Stevenson's sudden and tragic death,
Irish actor Ray Stevenson, who co-starred in the Thor movies, plus Punisher Warzone and RRR, has died.
Many questions have arisen, particularly concerning the medical conditions that led to his demise. According to verified reports, Stevenson died of a heart attack caused by a severe anaphylactic shock. But what does this mean, and how did it happen? Let's delve into the medical science to understand the factors that contributed to this tragic event. Anaphylactic shock is a severe and potentially life-threatening allergic reaction that can occur rapidly. It can cause a range of symptoms, including difficulty breathing, a rapid drop in blood pressure, and loss of consciousness. In Stevenson's case, it was reported that his lungs were severely damaged, which is a common symptom of anaphylactic shock. This condition can be triggered by various factors such as food allergies, insect stings, or medication. A heart attack, on the other hand, occurs when the blood supply to the heart is blocked, usually by a blood clot. This can damage or destroy part of the heart muscle, leading to immediate life-threatening conditions. In severe cases like Stevenson's, a heart attack can be triggered by anaphylactic shock, which causes a rapid drop in blood pressure and extreme stress on the heart. The timeline of events leading to Stevenson's death indicates that he was hospitalized on May 20th, 2023, due to an unanticipated illness. He was being treated at the Rizzoli Hospital of Ischia, where medical personnel discovered his severely damaged lungs. Despite attempts to save his life, Stevenson passed away on May 21st, 2023. So, what could have triggered Stevenson's anaphylactic shock? Was it something he ate? Was it a medication he was taking, or was it something else entirely? These are questions that remain unanswered, adding another layer of mystery to his untimely death. It's also worth noting that anaphylactic shock is usually treatable if addressed promptly. The use of an EpiPen, antihistamines, and immediate medical attention can often reverse the symptoms. This leads us to another unsettling question. Could Stevenson's death have been prevented with timely medical intervention? As we grapple with these questions, it's essential to remember that the answers may not provide closure, but rather deepen the enigma surrounding Stevenson's tragic end. Stay tuned, because in the next chapter we'll explore the aftermath of Stevenson's death, including the ripple effects on his ongoing projects and the industry's reaction. The impact is far-reaching, and you'll want to know how the world is coping with the loss of such a monumental talent. The aftermath, unfinished projects, and industry reactions. The sudden and tragic loss of Ray Stevenson has left a void, not just in the hearts of his fans and loved ones, but also in the entertainment industry. In this chapter, we'll discuss the ripple effects of Stevenson's death on his ongoing projects and how the industry reacted to this devastating loss. Firstly, the project Stevenson was working on at the time of his death, Casino on Ischia, was immediately put on hold. The film was in its early stages of production, and Stevenson's role was pivotal. The producers are now faced with a difficult decision. Do they recast the role, or do they shelve the project altogether? Either way, the film will forever be marked by Stevenson's absence, and its future remains uncertain. In addition to Casino on Ischia, Stevenson was also slated to appear in several other projects, including a sequel to the popular series Rome, where he had gained fame for his portrayal of Titus Pullo. These projects are now left in limbo, their fates uncertain in the wake of Stevenson's untimely death. The industry's reaction to Stevenson's loss has been one of shock and sorrow. Tributes have poured in from colleagues and fans alike, expressing their grief and sharing memories of the talented actor. Notable figures like Chris Hemsworth, who worked with Stevenson in the Thor series, took to social media to express their condolences. Hemsworth wrote, "Ray was not just an incredible actor, but also a wonderful human being. He will be sorely missed." Film festivals and award ceremonies have also paid tribute to Stevenson, with many dedicating moments of silence or special segments to honor his memory. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts, BAFTA, held a tribute during their annual awards ceremony, acknowledging Stevenson's contributions to film and television. But perhaps the most poignant reactions have come from Stevenson's family. His 3 children and his companion, Italian archaeologist Elizabeth Caracciamet, have expressed their grief privately, requesting the media to respect their privacy during this difficult time. Legacy and impact. Stevenson's career spanned over 3 decades, and in that time, he took on a variety of roles that showcased his versatility as an actor. From his early days in British television to his roles in blockbuster franchises like Thor and Star Wars, Stevenson proved time and again that he was a force to be reckoned with. His portrayal of Titus Pullo in the historical drama series Rome earned him critical acclaim and a legion of fans who admired his ability to bring depth and nuance to complex characters. This role was a turning point in his career, opening doors to opportunities that would solidify his standing in the industry. But Stevenson's impact goes beyond his on-screen performances. Those who worked with him often speak of his professionalism, his dedication to his craft, and his ability to elevate every project he was a part of. Directors and producers have praised his work ethic, noting that he often went above and beyond to ensure the success of a project. And then there's the impact he had on his fans. Stevenson's roles often resonated with audiences, whether it was the rugged charm of Titus Pullo or the moral complexity of his character in Divergent. His performances had a way of staying with you long after the credits rolled. As we grapple with the loss of such a monumental talent, it's comforting to know that his work will continue to be celebrated and cherished for generations to come. Film festivals are already planning retrospectives of his work, and there's talk of posthumous awards to honor his contributions to the industry. In the end, Ray Stevenson's legacy is not just in the roles he played or the projects he was a part of. It's in the lives he touched, both on and off screen. And while his untimely death is a tragedy, the impact he has left is a testament to a life well lived.